Good morning. It is Sunday, November 14th. I got up, slept quite a bit last night, catching up on the missing sleep from the night before, I guess. But I managed to get ready and I am headed to church.
He's not anxious about anything. You shouldn't be either.
Right.
The Bible says, be anxious for nothing. And the Greek for nothing is nothing. Or wherever it is. I had it written down where that was and I just skipped over it.
We had a quite wonderful and bit extended time of worship. Simple message by John. I always love hearing from. And I'm now heading out of church. Gonna join Mom for lunch at Applebee's. So I just got the same thing I always get. So does she. So, I mean, that's where I get it from. It's her fault. She's raised to always get the same thing every time.
I try different stuff. But...
Do you now? And I'm home. I'm thinking good immediate goal is to figure out the what I can do to get the bed to stop leaking water. And so I'm pretty confident that the hole is probably under one of these two sheets of tape, just because when I put these two sheets on it didn't do anything. I had a day of no water when I put these two on. But then last night it did still leak, so I'm wondering if it's under this bubble right here. Because this bubble feels different when I move it. So, easy way to find out. Slowly take the tape off. And see if there's water under there. No. No, there's not. Just here. Okay. Well, in that case, since there wasn't water under that, I guess back to just adding more tape. I'll put this back and just keep adding more. I don't know what to do. I was kind of hopeful that that was just going to allow me to solve it. Well, since I did not find where the hole is, I just added a couple more strips of tape. And I got a lot of tape left. I could just tape the whole bed up. We'll see if that does it, I guess. And I've continued every day that I do that, because of the point when I used this stuff and tried to find it by putting covers of bags. That was just a bad idea. And there's goop. There's adhesive stuck to the bed from that. And I think it's probably just that I had this tape. I've never used this tape on a arbor before. Mom had this tape. I knew this tape would work, but I wanted to use my tape first. My tape was not the same type of tape with a different color, which is what I thought. Because it's like the same, the material. The outside material is the same. It's just this one is striped, and I have it from an old project that I did when I was in film school. So my brain said, oh, well, it's the same outside material. It's got to be the same thing. No, it's a different adhesive. And so, bit by bit, been cleaning off the goop from the adhesive, making the project harder rather than easier. But, oh well. And so I got the HeroQuest unboxing edited. Even with, like, 45 minutes of distraction of reading through the HeroQuest rulebook. Most of it's stuff that my brain held on to that seems very familiar, that I remembered. So. But, that is a game I hope to bring to the channel. That very much it's behind the fan, but I got that conference camera that eventually I'm, looked into setting up a rig to hang it from the ceiling to have a camera that gets footage of the table itself. It's definitely a game that relies heavily on that working. So, I mean, we'll see. But, I'd like to get it working, because I'd love to bring that game to the channel. But still, I mean, I even have another unboxing to do for it at some point, but I got this one edited, which means it's exporting now, and I mean, I'll be able to have that up, I think that'll come out this week. It's the reason I stopped doing some unboxings, because I knew I have a few things like that coming in the mail that I wanted to film and release like right away. So I had some pasta for dinner. Probably gonna have some cake. Not too much more, I've already eaten like a third of it today. I got the HeroQuest unboxing scheduled. It is already ready for this week. It finished exporting. I got it. It's done. It's coming out this week. So that's nice. And I got my bed put back together. Sad that I wasn't able to find the hole after all. I was hoping that maybe it was like a pocket in the tape and I'd have been able to find where the water's coming up, and I couldn't. So I added more tape, and hopefully this time it won't leak. Whatever, just gotta keep trying. I'm starting to get used to taking the bed apart and putting it back together every day. I don't like it, but I am getting used to it. Otherwise, I'll watch the last half hour of that I got of the thus released Critical Role, so that I guess I'm ready to watch whatever the one that happened last Thursday when it comes to YouTube tomorrow. Or at least start watching it. And I'm gonna get to bed. Work week ahead of me. Thank you for joining me, and join me as my journey continues.